Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. We just had a very contentious meeting where we put everyone in their place, really. You know, follow me or get out of the way.
Please don't tell anyone I fell on a cactus during the mission.
We're going to have a chat with a couple of people before we head on back.
I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it.
Okay. I don't know if we're going to talk to everyone,
There's the
but...
Sarah I know. Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
Cheers, Wolverine.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
Yeah, I think we want to improve our friendship with Wolverine, but we haven't really had any opportunity. Let's talk to Magic, see what she's got to say.
I could have brought popcorn.
She liked it.
For the team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn.
It seems she approves.
I had not predicted this.
Really?
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
Unhelpful, Doctor. Unhelpful. I'm not going to talk to everyone.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition, for better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Oh no, don't call yourself that.
That
I'm
just
not
sounds
explaining why.
terrible. Alright, I think we're done with these.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
Unless we're supposed to talk to everyone.
Hunter.
We'll be quick.
Sorry, not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
Okay, Stark.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss. And I called it, way before Steve did.
Robbie.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. Alright, let's not make it weird.
Blade.
You certainly know how to speak your mind.
That's the point.
You agreed with me.
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell.
Damn straight.
Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past why they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
And finally, Steve.
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
Alright, well that is everyone spoken to except for Sarah.
Get some rest, kiddo.
And she's telling us to head back and get some Shoto. So I guess we'll do exactly that.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What?
Alright, let's have a little look around just in case there's anything to pick up, and then we'll get some shut-eye and see what the morning brings. Doesn't look like anything over this section. Can't get into Caretaker's room.
If you're round down. And I should have been.
Yeah, there is a little bit for us to grab here and there. So worth us taking the time for it. We'll just head down into the forge. Doesn't look like there's anything obvious down here. Alright. Back up into the war room.
We have to. Heads up, Hunter.
And finally the library. Really not much to grab this time. Maybe it was just a bit that I missed previously. Okay, well, let's get some sleep. And we'll see what the morning brings. Now, hypothetically, we're high enough level to try the next challenge, but I think I might wait until we've done a little bit more in the story before we do that. Ooh, private superlink message. Alright. The stars are calling. Want to stare up an infinite universe? Yeah, let's have a look.
You know, I was obsessed with the sun as a kid. A huge nuclear reactor fueling all light and life in our solar system. And then looking up at the stars at night and realizing there were other nuclear reactors, some of them even bigger and brighter, probably supporting planets just like ours. I was blown away.
And now?
I want to say I still am, but I saw countless stars while I was in the Kree Star Force. White dwarfs, red giants, even a couple of neutrino stars. Sadly, the sense of wonder eventually wears off, like most things.
Sounds like you missed that feeling.
It sounds like you missed that sense of wonder.
A part of me does, I guess. But I can't really complain. These powers opened a lot of doors. Makes you wonder where I'd be if the Kree's psyche magnetron hadn't turned my imagination into reality. Would I still be in the Air Force? Or NASA? Or maybe something completely out of left field, like a social media influencer with a famous cat. What would the life of regular Carol Danvers look like?
Well, you'd have gotten powers one way or another.
I cannot imagine you being content with staying still.
You're right. I get antsy when the status has been quo for too long.
I am sure you would have come into powers in some other way, like some of the others here.
Oh yeah? Like who?
Ooh. Let's go with magic.
Through magic, like Ileana.
You know, maybe if I can skip the being stuck in limbo part. But I would make a pretty badass sorceress. That's a thought. Maybe in another life. But for now, you're stuck with me in this one.
I mean, that opens up the whole Marvel what-if things. So, up to friendship level 4 on knockout, 20% chance to gain 1 counter. Pretty good. Alright, we'll scooch around again and then head to the forge. Nothing quickly in that section. Stick our nose out the door. There's a little bit. Hey Blade, don't mind me. Got some gloss. And some credits. A much better haul than last time. There's some more credits. We don't really need credits that much. Just really for sorting out mods on the cards. And the daily training, of course.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Hello, you need a hand?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, send Nico on a hero up. We'll get friendship XP and it'll increase her level. Sure, we can do that.
Hunter.
We might need to train her first. But we can almost certainly do that.
Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
Alright, we'll talk to you in a moment, Caretaker, after we've done the other bits. Got some arcane knowledge.
Hunter, hello.
And I think that's it for the core stuff. Just have a quick check over here. Right, let's go down into the forge. We'll do the forge first, and then we'll come back and talk to Caretaker.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Always good to be working on Charlie's friendship level. Right, gamma coil analysis.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
What have we got?
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Web throw. Forceful knockback. Nearby enemies take damage. Always a good one. Rain of blows is interesting. A modded merciless. Which is okay,
Another
not
magic mystery
amazing.
box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
You know what, we'll take web throw and we'll take rain of blows because it's a modded one. That'll be fine.
I'm here if you need me.
Right, let's hop on in. And we have rain of blows there. We can take that out and put the modded one in. So that's fine. We could also get rid of one of the Fists of Radiance and put the other rain of blows in. For just like amusement's sake. But I don't think it's really necessary. So we'll keep that as it is. Yeah, you've got Retribution, which we don't care about. We'll leave that alone. And Spidey was the other one who had something which was Web's Throw. I suppose we could get rid of this modded Opportunist. Or maybe we get rid of the Swip, actually. Let's get rid of the Swip and we'll put Web Throw in. Oh, that turns into a huge AoE. Yeah. I like that. I mean, we could even get rid of one of the quick kicks and put something else in. Up here is pretty good. Especially with the extra damage. Okay. We'll keep that as is. Right. To the yard, then to Caretaker. Maybe to Hero Ops. So, daily sparring. Can't do Wolverine because we've already taken him recently. So, let's take in Nico.
I know magic, right?
Level up. Right there. That means Nico's in a good place for the Hero Op.
Practice makes perfect. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
We can upgrade this for quite a lot, but it's going to be worth it for the extra damage.
Let's see how this goes down.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to sink all of that. We'll upgrade the Opportunist, because that's just a flat benefit. We can upgrade Chain Strike. And that'll do for Spidey. Over on Captain Marvel, we can't afford any of those.
But they're gonna get it either way.
And Robbie... Oh, we can afford Immolate. It's probably worth us doing it. Still need a hell of a lot of... hell of a lot more essence is the short of it. Okay, let's see. Can we send Nico on a hero op?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Not yet. We need to get a hero op in order to do that. So, Caretaker, hi.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
But can he trust you?
But the real question is, have you been a trusted friend to him?
I'm not sure I like what you're implying.
You have to admit, your track record for keeping secrets is becoming quite infamous.
Ah, you're talking about keeping the others in the dark about Blaze holding the parchment.
I am.
It's not really a discussion I'm willing to have right now. Logan kept a secret for Agatha and I, and it saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84?
So a fair bit back.
I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
How rude. What did you do to piss them off?
What did you do to provoke their ire?
Oh, I see. You think I did something wrong. But it wasn't me they were upset with. It was Agatha. See, the Salem Seven were her grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans, and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
Well, I hope you got your revenge.
I hope you were able to exact revenge on them. Give them the justice they deserve.
Agatha did penalize them by finding a way to take away some of their powers for good. I wanted her to do more, but she wouldn't go further than that against her own family, no matter how dysfunctional or dangerous it had become.
It's understandable.
Speaking of dysfunctional family dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground. Who would have thought?
Yeah, definitely feeling a bit dysfunctional in that.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Okay, we want to look at the next story mission. So, a not so beautiful mind. It's one that we're going to have to take Stark on the mission with us. He's only level 13, but it should be fine. Computer says no.
Was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equone credite tucri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Certainly doesn't seem like it.
Did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you 2 guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
I guess we know who our target is. Alright. We're going to bring Wolverine out because I want to try and get him some more skills. Recovery nanobot? No, let's swap that out.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
We'll put in... I mean, revitalizing swarm is better. Flat better. In fact, we can salvage up the recovery nanobots for skill essence. Nanotech Weave's probably going to be more useful. So we'll go for that. Blessed Blade. Attack cards in your hand critical for the rest of the mission. We'll keep that. Nanite Edge for extra bleed. We can swap that over for Vampiric Essence. So that gives us a lot of variety in there. So what are we doing on this mission? It doesn't tell us. Alright, that's fine. Let's go in.
Gotta admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
If I can take clear shots, I'm going to knock Banner straight into limbo so far he's never coming back.
Aw, that's cute.
Find out what Banner is searching for in the Stark files, then get back here.
We got this, Sarah. I know how to handle Bruce.
He's fallen under Lilith's...
Yeah, he's fallen under Lilith's power. You never know what he might do, but I think we might have been here before. The map certainly looked like the place that Nico and the others accidentally teleported to.
We don't know what he's planning.
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry. This time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the creepy crew? If anyone could fight her off...
I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
Maybe not.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data.
And then kick your evil ass.
It's not going to be that easy. Maybe I should have leveled everyone up first.
You misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Okay. Protect the Hydra server and hack all of the terminals to defeat the enemies before they can damage or destroy the server. Use the hack data card to retrieve data and resources. Hacking the last terminal will end the mission. Okay. We draw to double resources and increase the heroism cost by 2.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
Oh, so...
See, that wasn't so hard.
I see. So, the hacked data terminals will directly give us resources to use on other missions. Interesting. Okay, we can redraw this to add knockback. We can also do some quick swipes on guys at the back. So we can push you into you. We can do a quick swipe on this one, or like this one into that one. Yeah, there's lots of options. Now, from here, I don't think he's quite going to be close enough for us to do anything. Let's see what Wolverine can do. Push. Yep, do the push.
You don't want to get up.
Okay, if we redraw to get quick on that, we can knock him back into that one. So, redraw to get knocked back on it. It's not much damage, but it is some damage.
How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
We're not going to get a quick... Well, we could quick swipe this guy to taunt him. We've got one redraw. Let's use Mindbender on you. Actually, no, on you. That's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. A lot more than I expected. Eviscerate will give us a good taunt. We've got 2 card plays, so we could redraw this. And still play it, and then give... yeah... It's going to do a lot of damage. I wish we could push him back into the explosive. It's not quite going to be enough. Let's hack the data terminal so it's done. Look at me go, Ultra Hacker. No, that's the first one done at least. And then we'll do the Eviscerate. On you... Oh, you are just too far away, aren't you? Fine. We could do the whole lot on one of them.
Kiss it goodbye. I don't have magic healing.
Oh, he's definitely taunted.
I am impressed.
Okay, that'll do for this turn.
I've been waiting for this. You're not the first to try that.
Painful and painful. Very painful.
From the rift, her blessing emerges.
Yeah, I think we might need to stop that sooner rather than later.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego.
Okay, do we have anything that... Well, is anyone actually attacking the server? You're attacking the server. That looks close enough that it would detonate and do damage on you. It's a shame we're not a little bit further around over here. Let's redraw patience. As much as it is a lot of damage, we're not going to use it in time. Most of the cards we've got have already got critical, so Wrath is not much useful. But it does give us more heroism. Let's redraw Quick Swipe. It wouldn't be bad. Really, I need something to kind of take Tony out of contention. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Tony to push you back into you. Then we'll get Tony to hack the data terminal. Hopefully it's this one over here. Okay, it's not quite gone where I was hoping. If we blast, can we... No, can't knock you back in the right direction. That's a shame. Let's do Berserk and then see what the final card options are.
For something real special.
Okay, so this does do taunting. So we can at least utilize that. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3.
About time.
It's a bit of health.
Is it my turn now?
Bit of taunting. We could also do some environment effects. If you smack like that, that's gonna help.
Getting it done any way you know how.
Dunk. That is just too far away, which is a real shame. Okay, can the hunter... Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, we could get Iron Man to take you out.
I'm saving my energy to
It's eliminating more trouble. Okay, so Wolverine is going to take a lot of damage. He should be fine. He should be fine.
I serve until the end.
The summoning is inconvenient, but it's not going to stop us winning.
You had your chance.
Still online? Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Let's hack the thing. This should be the last thing we need to do.
Credit where credit is due. Stark knows his technology.
Stark did very little in that.
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait. We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
Oh dear. It's never easy.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Now this is a trap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Just a little.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
I mean, this place did look familiar. That's not cool. She's big. Okay, the Dread Maiden. She will counter each time she is damaged.
Mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger? Look at the forehead on that thing.
Concerned about the face.
Oh, I was getting to that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
Okay, we can knock her back. Potentially. Knocking her back into that damages her, kills one of them.
I fear no end.
So now she has vigilance. Who are we going to deal with next? We could probably get some pushbacks. We're going to want to put some block on Tony because Tony is very, very injured. Might have been advisable to get some lifesteal on him, but we'll start with this.
Ought to improve the odds.
Yeah, push it back into that one.
Too easy.
So we want to look at environmental effects that we can do. I'm not going to get the angle for that guy. That's just a push. That could work, but it takes two to get rid of just the dog. Maybe we'll push for this and we'll do a big hero combo next turn, or two big hero combos. Alright. We'll go big.
us see if they have an answer for this.
We're not going to take that much damage this turn. Let's redraw Piercing Slash.
Your deliverance is at hand.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's getting old.
Wallop.
I will.
Very painful.
More of them are joining the fight.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take a few swipes at her kneecaps.
Okay, here's an idea. So, we play Precision, which means the next Iron Man card played is not discarded. Oh, we can redraw this to reduce its heroism cost by 1? Yeah. Okay. We got a whole bunch of things we want to do. This is a free card to play.
They won't know what hit them.
So we can do the hero combo for a big amount of damage. And it shouldn't be discarded. Ooh. We could also push her. Is she immune to pushback? Attacking this unit will increase their chance to counter until the counter. Okay. Yeah. Do the hero combo first. Get the big hit in.
There's a first time for everything.
Can I redraw it to reduce its heroism cost again? Probably not. Wild Strike will do 230, which is not quite enough. But we can push her back there.
My fate is no different from yours.
Now we can Wild Strike.
Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped. The champion has failed.
I mean, the champion's not so much failed as, you know, it's doing all right. Let's do rapid healing, so at least one of us has got some. Some health.
Want it done right, you gotta do it yourself.
And then we want to try and at least eliminate some of these.
Dibs on the ugly one.
So that's going to help a little. So it's not just all on Tony, but I think Tony's going to probably go down. I wonder, is there anything else we can do for this turn? I probably should have done Vampiric Essence on Tony. Let's redraw this hero combo.
Nice move, bub.
Wounded. Ouch. Oh, it's all very painful. There he goes. Tony's down. That corruption is spreading throughout them quite nastily.
Lilith has made this dread maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. I would have guessed it was something out of Giger's sketchbooks.
Okay, that's... Revive's going to take 2. So let's get Nanotech Weave.
Welcome assistance.
Which will allow us to revive.
Powering up.
Still not played any cards at this point. Geez, you've got 698. You've got loads of health. So we can keep smacking into each other. Let's redraw this for the knockback. If I knock back you into that or you into that one, it's probably better.
That'll work. You might want to get that looked at.
We don't want to discard all hunter cards at this point, because the hero combo is going to be really kind of vital. Only we could get stun or bind on this. I think we're going to have to redraw Merciless because it's just not doing the damage that we need. Eviscerate. It'll do a good amount of damage. I have to kill 1, 2. Yeah, it's a good taunt. This is going to hurt us, though.
Now it's my turn.
It's going to hurt us because of the wounded nature.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I think I might have misplayed that. There's not much we're going to be able to do, because we need heroism. Oh, I should have pushed her.
Looks like I'm all by my lonesome.
And
Our resolve cannot be broken.
this mission is going a lot more difficultly.
You on the other side.
Maybe I should be flattered. You seem to be fixated on me.
Alright, let's have a look. We could do a bit of damage over here on this guy. Then off the back of that, we can push you into her. The Obsidian Collar will allow us to do double damage with All Out. And maybe we should do All Out, actually. Let's redraw Annihilation. Redraw the hero combo. That's no use to us right now. Wrath, fine. This is for the heroism more than anything.
The advantage is mine.
So that's going to allow us to do rapid regen. It gets Wolverine back up.
Just what I need.
This shall be of great help.
Get the Obsidian Collar for all out over here. Or maybe actually just kill one of them. Yeah.
You were too weak for this fight.
Wild Strike. It's going to apply bleed. It will make us vulnerable, but this is a lot of damage.
You had your chance.
That will not distract me.
It's a solid move though. Youch.
It's all up to me now.
Okay, Wolverine. Don't worry, mate.
I need no allies in this world.
That bleed is pretty solid. I reckon Wolverine can probably do it by himself.
You sure about that?
Yep.
The longer this takes, the more danger you're in. Don't let her overwhelm you.
That's a really helpful insight. Maybe you should come down here and knock her out for us.
Okay, Piercing Slash. We'll do a good amount of damage, then we can eviscerate her 4 times.
Bad luck.
I know what my future holds.
No, sorry. We're going to have to quick swipe her twice. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll redraw just in case we do get something bigger. Oh, that was the wrong thing to redraw. No, fine. Quick swipes it is. She is going to counter. Oh, I thought she was going to counter. Ah, it's only 40% chance. Right, finish her off then. Good job, Wolverine.
Who put you in charge?
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
I don't know. That's the toughest fight we've been in so far.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
And down she goes.
I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, especially seeing as I just told you I'm the boss.
Starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. To think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
Well, only a 1-star victory, but it's not a surprise, given we had 3 knockouts during that. Fun fight, though. Very fun. I think I definitely should have done the training beforehand, though. Hey, Tony.
Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Don't blame other people.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
There is no comparison between them.
Your father might have been a terrible person, but I do not think he could possibly compare to the threat from my mother.
Oh boy, are we really doing a whose parent was worse competition? We should get Nico out here to judge.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So Banner wants one of your father's bombs.
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
Well, we're already in a world of hurt.
The situation is already dire, whether or not Banner is pursuing this accelerator.
Yeah, but one thing about my dad's technology, it always made doing terrible things much easier.
If it helps, we could go through the files together and strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
As long as you don't leave the team. Okay, well, on that, we are unfortunately out of time for today. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Midnight Suns. See you soon.